Guys, last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, we talked about the balance scale and how the scale has two sides and the heavy one went down. And I was thinking, how can I get the kids to experiment with balance at home with stuff that you have? And then I found something. So what you're going to need is a toilet paper roll, some tape, and a ruler for the first thing. So you're going to get some tape and put it through the bottom of the toilet paper roll like this. And you're going to tape it down so that it doesn't wiggle on you. We want this to be steady, but we want the top of the balance scale to be able to teeter-totter. Okay? So a ruler works really great. A paint stick works great. Anything that's kind of thin and flat like this would be fantastic. Now, I've got it to balance already. So we've got this balance, which means that both sides are the same. We're going to find out if something is heavy or if something is at the top, it's going to be lighter than the other object. So let's see what we could do. I've got some dice right here. That's definitely heavier than nothing, right? And then I can push this. What can we put on this side? Let's try an eraser. Whoa! Which one was heavier? The eraser side went down. Let's try some other things. You know, we had this tape out. Let's try the tape and a bell pepper. What do you guys think? Do you think a bell pepper or tape is heavier? Oh, definitely the bell pepper. This is a pretty heavy vegetable. All right, tricky one. These containers are the same size. They're made out of the same material, glass, so they're both pretty heavy. But there's a little bit more salt in here than pepper. Let's see. Let's get our tape out of the way. Oh, the salt was definitely heavier because it had more salt than it was full. Nice. Okay, let's see. What if we tried a pair of sunglasses and scissors? What do you think? Oh, scissors were definitely heavier. So you can try all kinds of things. One little tip is that the things you're trying to weigh, if they have a flat bottom, it works a lot better. So this Rubik's Cube has a flat bottom and the pepper has a flat bottom. And you can experiment. See what happens if you move the pepper over a little bit. Put the Rubik's Cube on the end. See if you can get it to balance even though it looks like, oh, I almost did it. If you move one a little bit, see if you can get it to balance on its own. Oh, it's so close, you guys. Oh boy. Tricky. Oh, it's so tricky. See if you can do it. So fun. So things that are flat stay on the stick a lot better. So that's one way you can make a balance scale to see what's heavy or light. Another thing that you could do that you have at your house probably is an egg carton. So I just cut the lid off and the bottom has all these little compartments. So I had a plastic cup and a pencil. If you don't have a plastic cup at your house that you can stab a pencil through like that, you also can use a cup like this. I just put tape over the opening to kind of hold the pencil up. That works too. So if you don't have a plastic cup to poke, you could use a regular cup with a pencil held up with some tape too. And then you're going to take the middle of the egg carton so that there's 1, 2, 3 holes on this side and 1, 2, 3 holes on that side. We'll stick it on there and it's kind of like it's balancing because it's in the middle. So it's pretty close to the middle anyways. Then you can try put things in the compartment. So what if I put a dice over here? Whoa, that's heavier for sure because there's nothing in here. But what if I put a penny in this side? Ooh. Oh, it moved a lot. And what about a car? Oh, well, the car was certainly a lot more heavy. What if we did a penny in this side and an eraser on this side? Oh, eraser's heavier. So you could try to balance this. You could try to see what is heavier, what's lighter. Sometimes you can feel it in your hand. Like If I hold up this Lego car that Kepler built and this eraser, my body can be a scale too. This one's definitely heavier. So you can work on this at home and experiment with it. So it's a little science project. So toilet paper roll with some tape and a ruler, or you can do a cup with a pencil in it and an egg carton to see which one balances. All right, I hope you guys have fun with that. See you later.